What's up, y'all? So today is February 6th, 2025. Back at y'all with another video. So I haven't made a video in a while. I just wanted to make another video, I guess, make it like an update on my life. This is sort of a vlog I'm doing as well. Let me get a sip of water right quick. Oh, I don't even have any more water in here. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick vlog, just make an update. Just like what I'm doing. The first thing is, my breathing has gotten a lot better. I haven't had any breathing issues since like over a week now. I haven't had too many breathing issues. I think the medicine is working. And also, I've been making sure to sit up right when I'm eating and to help with acid reflux. And trying not to eat about 2 hours before bed, at least an hour to 2 hours before bed. Try not to eat anything to help prevent acid reflux and GERD. I'm starting to think that what was going on is I do believe that there may have been some inflammation or swelling in my LES, which is called the lower esophagus, which is basically the opening and closing of your stomach. I'm starting to think that maybe there was some sort of swelling of some sort because of the constant stomach acid coming up out of the stomach. But other than that, I've been pretty good. Even digital eye strain has gotten better. Unfortunately, I think 2 days ago, I was looking at screens a lot on Tuesday and last night as well. I was looking at screens a little bit too much, so digital eye strain has sort of come back, but not as bad as it was before. I think that maybe another day or two, I'll be a lot better. But other than that, I've been pretty good. I have had to make a few changes in my life. You know, I've been having a little bit of financial issues, so I had to sort of tighten up a little bit. So I did decide to sell my car because I realized that my car was my biggest financial burden as far as car insurance and gas, maintenance and things like that. And plus I started having issues with the alternator, and I just didn't want to put the money into it because the car was already old. It had like 180 something thousand miles. The car was actually not in too bad a condition. It's just getting the alternator in was more difficult than I expected. But so I just decided to sell the car, and also didn't get as much money from it as I wanted to. But I did find a new form of transportation, which is an electric kick scooter. Now, some of you might laugh, but before you laugh, I don't have to pay insurance. I don't have to pay for gas. I don't need an oil change. The maintenance is very, very low. The parts for the scooter are really fairly low, average of $10 to $20. Some parts might be $50, but at the end of the day, the cost to fix the scooter or the maintenance cost is very, very low. And I can do most of the work myself. In fact, I already did some maintenance on it myself, and I've only had it for a week. And if you don't know what an electric kick scooter is, you've probably seen them. Like around downtown area. Like if you live in a downtown or you've been to a downtown area, you may have seen them around. It's actually behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a kick scooter right there. You can also see my bike. I don't really ride my bike because I don't really have the physical fitness to really ride a bike like that right now. Not to do like everyday commutes, but the electric scooter I think is a lot more practical. It saves me a lot of money, and plus I got it for a really low cost. I got it for like $130 off Walmart. It's actually refurbished. It's an older version, but yeah, it's actually a discontinued model, but That's why I got it for so cheap, but it's not too bad. Um, there is a learning curve. I had to really learn how to ride it. Um, it's not the same as a bike, but it's pretty good. I can see myself riding it. It gets up to about 15, 16 miles average, maybe 17 miles going downhill. Um, yeah, it's just for everyday commutes, you know. I don't really get as much mileage on it as I really like to. I'll probably get maybe average 10 to 12 miles if I drive it fast. If I drive it slow, maybe closer to 14 to 16 miles. That's if you add in the hills and everything, the climbs and the hills and the different terrain. But other than that, it's not too bad. Um, like I said, it's just made for like short trips. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show it to you. I don't know how well you guys can actually see it, but this is it. It's a 9 by F30. It's actually, like I said, it's one of the older models. Um, it's not too bad, you know. It has 3 gears on it. If you're not familiar, it has Eco gear, drive, and sport mode. And Eco mode is the lowest, but it saves a lot of battery. It has a headlight on it. You guys can see. Move this out of the way. So it has a headlight on it. It's pretty decent. It's not too bright, but it's good enough. You know, where if I want to ride at night. So like I said, the Eco mode is the slowest. Drive is the regular mode, up to 15 miles per hour, and then you have sport mode. Also 15 miles per hour, but it just uses a little bit more torque. You know, it accelerates a little bit faster. It has cruise control on it. And it's pretty good. You know, it has a rear brake light. Let me see if you guys can. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. There it is. So that's the rear brake light. It also has blinkers on it as well. Well, back blink, a rear blinker, but it doesn't have turn blinkers on it like it probably needs. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad, you know. I think the more updated version has blinkers on it, but I just been, and as far as cargo, I just been using like a backpack. I really want to get a sling bag, but I have been able to buy like small groceries, like small bags of groceries and little stuff from the store. Kind of going, just not being in the house so much, because I started having car issues back in a little bit before Thanksgiving of 2024, and I was kind of stuck in the house for like 2 months. I was stuck in the house. Yeah, about over 2 months I was stuck. I was getting rides, but I really don't like asking for rides all the time. I don't have issues asking for help, but I just want to be a little bit more independent. Be able to go out and do stuff. I don't like having to ask somebody to go out and buy groceries for me and pick up bottles of water and stuff like that and snacks for me. I just want to be able to be able to just do it myself. Give myself a little bit more mobility. Even though I can only get maybe 10 or 12 miles out of it, but that's pretty decent. Be able to do like little short trips to the store and to the post office and do little errands for myself. But other than that, that's pretty much what's going on in my life right now. I got to get used to it because it's cold. I do ride it in the cold, but I just try to dress nice, dress well for the cold. Try not to drive it at night, and try to stay away from rain. But other than that, it's pretty good. I'm doing pretty decent. You know, I've been saving up a lot of money. Um, as far as making money, I have found a couple ways to make money. I've been making a little bit of money online. Um, Not consistently though. I'm trying to make some moves. I do gotta make a few moves, but I think I'll be okay. I've been taking a lot better care of my health. Like I said, I kind of slacked off the last couple of days as far as eye strain, looking at screens a lot. So I'm trying to, get that back in order. Um, Matter of fact, I need to take my medicine. I'll take it in a minute. But yeah, I gotta get more consistent with taking my medicine. It's already 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., and I haven't even taken my medicine yet. So I gotta kind of get better with that. But I think overall, I'm not doing too bad. Um, um, I actually surpassed my weight loss goals. My goal was to get down to 170, but right now I'm like at 163, like 162 or something like that. But I don't want to lose too much weight. I don't want to be too small. So I'm gonna try to keep my weight up. I'm trying to stay between. I really want to stay somewhere between 165 and 170. Really, I'm a little bit too light. Well, I'm not saying I'm too light, but I really want to be like between like 165 and 170. Really, um, I guess 163 is not too bad. 160, somewhere between 160 and 170 is not too bad. More like that. I'll do more like that. So yeah. Other than that, I'm doing pretty decent. Um, I just got to make a few moves, do a few things, um, financially and um, you know and health wise. I'm still pretty good, but just need to do a little bit better. Um, and I guess that's really it for real. Trump is in office and everything is pretty much the same to me. Nothing has really changed much. I have gotten a little bit better though overall. Um, and go to your doctor. I want to mention that go to your doctor and do what your doctor tells you because you know some of the issues that I've been facing as far as my health. I realized that had I listened to my doctor at the time that I should have, I may not have had to suffer um, for such an extended period of time. The medicine I'm taking now, I was supposed to start taking 3 years ago. I started taking a different type of medicine, which did help, but the medicine that they recommended was more, um, it was it gives you more long-term relief, right? The medicine that I decided to take gave me short-term relief, but the stuff that my doctor prescribed me gave me a long-term relief that can potentially last for months before I have to, take it again. I had to take it for like 14 days, 14-day treatment. But go to the doctor. Go to your doctor. Do what your doctor tells you, especially if you're a black man. We got to become more compliant as far as our health. You know, do what your doctor tells you. Your health should always come first. um, Recently I heard the story that Irv Gotti passed away from a stroke, and that he wasn't really taking care of himself as far as his diabetes. And well, that's what I heard. I don't know. That's what I heard. And it's just, I guess it's my age because I'm just getting older. I'm a millennial, and as a millennial, we're seeing a lot of the people that a lot of celebrities that we grew up with passing away, especially in hip hop, especially Irv Gotti, DMX, Black Rob, um, there's a lot of different rappers, and the majority of them seem to be black men. You got women too. You got black women too, but it seems to be mostly black men. And a majority of them seem to be passing away from something that seems to be related to hypertension and diabetes. Um, So we gotta take better care of our health in that area, and that's basically what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 this year, so I'm pushing 40. And my biggest regret is just not taking better care of my health over the last year. You know, I say ever since I would say back in my 20s, I was not handling my health very well. Um, but I think because I was in my 20s, I was getting away with it. You know, when you're young, you get away with more. But you know, as you get older, you don't really get away with poor choices, especially when it comes to your health, like you used to. So yeah, but I feel like little small changes. All I do, all I gotta do is make little small changes. You know, small changes can make a big difference. You know, something like I said, like I just have to take my medicine. You know, pill taking up no more than 2 seconds, 3 seconds a day to take the medicine. Um, you know, just get a little bit more exercise. The scooter is giving me more exercise because I got to stand. So standing and got a balancing on it. That's a little bit of exercise too. Um, I've been lifting weights. Um, yeah, just you know, being more mindful of what I eat and what time I eat it. You know, try not to eat too close to bedtime. You know, little small things like that could make a huge difference. Cutting back on screen time. Listening to audio content instead of looking at screens, even if it's work related. You know, drinking water. You know, small changes like this can make a huge difference in the long run, I think. Um, so yeah, I guess that's what I want to talk about for now. My eyes are kind of burning still for the last 2 days, but I think it'll get better. I got some eye drops, and I think the eye drops will help. They help out my eyes a lot. You know, putting the eye drops in, eye drops feel really, really good, man. I really like these lubricant eye drops. These are kind of the lower model though. They equate. These are not too bad, but the ones that I think I had the most satisfaction with are ones called I think it's called I think it's called Sensodyne. Hold on, let me look at it. Let me look it up right quick. No, it's called Sustain, I think. Yes, the Sustain. Spelled Systane. I think I like those a little bit more, that brand a little bit more as far as eye drops. But it's more expensive though, so this is the cheapest version I can find. But these work well as well though. But I just had to use them a little bit more, I noticed. I had to use them a little bit more. And that really helps out my eyes a lot. And yeah, that's all. You know, I think I need to start back wearing my sunglasses too in the daytime. That'll help out my eyes. You probably see me. I'm pretty sure some of y'all may have seen me wear sunglasses in some of my earlier videos, earlier last year. And I think I might have to start back doing that again because, see, the thing is, I think for me, sometimes I kind of relapse, right? Like, I'll go like a certain amount of time avoiding screens, but then I kind of relapse, especially if I'm watching something that I really like. You know, if I'm playing a game, like a game or something, or something of that sort, or even just working. If I'm doing some type of work, I might wind up looking at my screens too much. That beeping sound that you heard earlier, that's a timer that I use to limit my screen time, and I try to step away from the screen for a certain amount of time and then come back, and that I do that throughout the day to try to cut back and save my eyes, help my eyes out. But and last year, not last year, I'm sorry, last week I was pretty consistent. I felt a lot better after a couple of days. But like I said, the last 2 days, the last couple of days, I've sort of relapsed in that area. But other than that, I'm pretty good. So this video is hitting 20 minutes. I usually don't make videos this long. I just wanted to make a quick update. I'm not talking very loud because um, I'm really kind of tired. It's like I'm tired, but then I'm not. It's like it's just the fatigue, the eye fatigue is making me tired, and um, plus I did stay up kind of late last night and the night before. But other than that, I'm pretty cool. And I guess I'll talk to y'all next time.